Welcome to the Millbrook Railroad, and we are at Woodchuck Run. Woodchuck Run siding right there behind Eric, and this is the main line. So we've got a problem with this piece of rail right here. Bit of a kink. So we're going to pull this rail out and use it somewhere else, I guess. So we'll just swap the rail out.
You could always repurpose it.
Put a fresh one in. What's that?
So you can always use the rail and make it into some switch points.
Yeah, I could do something like that. Although I don't use rail for switch points. I use it for guardrails.
Oh, okay.
I use steel switch points here. But not a bad thought, though. So Eric's removing the lag bolts out of the ties, and oh yeah, I got to get him the little tray for that. This little tray is great for holding magnetic parts.
That is very convenient.
It's very handy.
Yes.
So he's just going to take out the legs on the inside rail there, inside of the rail. I'm going to undo the joints, and we'll change out the rail. This is called derailment damage, and I've derailed a few times here. Only one thing is going to take those screws out, and that's a grinder. It's too bad because the other ones are actually in pretty good shape. So I guess I'll just pull these out with a hand hardware, and I'll cut these off with a grinder. Number 3 hardware, so it means this is going to be no good for me because it's the wrong size for this hardware. But at least these are not all beat to death in this direction. That's why I alternate them on this track. Because the rail's so small, it all takes a beating. Kind of like the real thing, but in miniature. And it's so much lighter than dealing with the real thing. But the parts are tiny. Sometimes I think I'd rather work on the real thing, even though it's heavier. You don't lose the parts quite so easily, as number 3 screws can just blend into the ballast, or just be lost down in between little pieces of ballast quite easily. I'll save these for something else. They will not go into track anymore, but these 2 here got to be cut off. Probably took longer than it should have, but well,
It's nice and warm now.
I'm trying to be careful, that's all. difficult to film stuff like this in the
Yeah, especially
darkest days of the year, which we're in.
unless you have a soft white light to come out here and bring his lighting.
Yeah.
I have an idea for your tank car once you're done filming.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, they both
All right, so I think we're all set with this. Replace that kinky rail, and I've got some alignment to do, I guess. Definitely got some tamping to do again, but I kind of expected that. So that brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up button, and if you think we deserve it, hit the subscribe button and also the bell notification icon. That keeps you from missing any videos that we put out. You know, we put 2 videos out a week. If you'd like to help support this channel, there's 2 ways to do that. You can go to patreon.com/Millbrook Railroad, or you can become a channel member. Either one gives you perks, different perks on either one. So, well, if you feel really generous, join both if you want to. But I'm not forcing you to do any of it. But certainly, if you do enjoy watching these videos, I think you'll find another one at the end of this one. So, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the day. Just got one question. Who the heck ordered this?